What's going on, everybody? I just want to make this quick little vlog for you to show off something that I have shown off in the past, but it's updated. So as you remember, last summer my goal was to complete the Living Dex before the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon. I did that. I crushed that goal. I believe I completed it around this time last year on July, I think it was July 29th, 20th or 29th, somewhere in there. I completed the Living Dex in 6th gen. And now I've officially completed it for 7th gen, so I'll just go through and show you the Living Dex. So this is stuff you've all seen before, at least the first 6 gens will be. And then you'll see the Alolan updates. So right there we get into Alola. It's my starter, Incineroar. Good stuff. So, I took a bit of a different approach this time than I did last year. I heavily utilized the GTS this time. It seems like the GTS is improved. Like there's not as many like shitty, impossible trades on there anymore. Like there's actually a lot of reasonable trades. And while there's still a problem with there being hacked Pokemon on there, it's not nearly as bad, and it's a lot easier to tell when Pokemon are hacked on there now, I think. And also here's the my complete unknown collection that I showed off, I believe last year. You know, an Arceus for every plate. You know, I got 18 Arceus, no big deal. And then here's all the Alolan forms of the Kanto Pokemon. I caught all these as well. I'm not sure where to put them. That's why they're just kind of in their own box. I'm not sure how to organize them. If they should be like in the decks, like next to the regular forms, or what. But yeah, it's my complete Living Dex with the Alolan upgrades. So yeah, I heavily utilized the GTS, and you know, it took me a little longer this time. Well, not really. Well, I guess. I mean, I didn't complete it as soon as the game came out. Like as soon as the game came out, like Ben had like this shit on lock, but like I didn't do it until this summer. And I didn't really start working on it until like a couple weeks ago. And I've just been working on it on and off to get like all the Alolan Pokemon. I mean, I caught a lot of them just in my playthrough of the game because I knew I'd want to do the Living Dex eventually. Oh, whatever. And I was going to just have them in the bank because I still have some shiny hunts going on in 6th gen that I kind of like want to finish. So I was just going to leave some Pokemon, leave the Pokemon that I needed or didn't need to complete the Alolan Dex in the bank, because Alola doesn't have the national Dex. You don't have to get every Pokemon to get the shiny charm, which is what I'm about to do. By the way, I'm trying to find the place where the shiny charm's at. I believe it's here. Yeah. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna show myself getting the shiny charm, and hopefully we can put that to good use, like we did in 6th gen. But anyways, yeah, I was gonna leave the mons that I didn't need to complete the Alola Dex in bank, so that way I could, you know, still use them in my 6th gen game until I was totally done with 6th gen. But then I realized I can't record my bank to show the Living Dex on here because my bank's on my non-capture card 3DS. And I could have just used a camera. Is this where I go? I could have just used a camera to record that. But I specifically wanted to use the 3DS capture card for this entire video. One, because it's what I did last year for the Living Dex video. So I want to like keep up, you know, tradition, continuity, I guess you could say. And then every time I point a camera at a DS or a 3DS, I get fucking Cody on my ass like, ooh, I can't believe Mop's rich ass sent you a 3DS capture card and you don't even use it. Ooh. Even though I always have a good reason. Where the fuck am I? Even though I always have a good reason for the situations where I don't use it. But, you know. Granted, Cody's probably not even going to watch this, so I don't know why I give a fuck. But, you know. I think this is where we go. So yeah, I transferred all of my Pokemon up into 7th gen, basically. I still have some Pokemon on my Omega Ruby cartridge. Like, don't get it twisted. Still have some good pokes on there. Yeah. The only issue is, like, if I want a Masuda method on there, Which I don't know why I would, now that I think of it. Well, I don't know. Because there is the infinite, where on the Battle Resort, where you can just hold the up arrow on your 3DS, and you can just, on your bicycle, and you can use it to hatch eggs. I don't know if there's an infinite in Sun, but if there is an infinite loop like that in Alola, then I'll just do all my Masuda method hunts on here. I'll just transfer up my Japanese Ditto from 6th gen. But if there's not, I'll probably still do Masuda method on Omega Ruby, because that made it a lot easier. And also, is chain fishing still a thing in 7th gen? I really don't know all the mechanics of 7th gen shiny hunting. I haven't done any shiny hunting on 7th gen, mainly because I haven't had the shiny charm, and I'm not a full odds hunter most of the time. Now when I do 4th gen hunts, obviously I'm a full odds hunter, but 6th and 7th gen and 5th gen, nah, I'm not a full odds hunter in those. So this guy basically just goes through and says that you've completed each part of the Pokedex, and he gives you a stamp for each of them, and I assume he gives you the shiny charm afterwards. I hope that's what's happening. Yo, I have over $1 million? When did that happen? I don't know why he has to do these like one at a time. I don't know why he can't just look at them and be like, oh, you got all of them. Oh shit, his last and most special stamp. Oh, and as you probably noticed, you probably already noticed this in the when I was going through my Living Dex, but I feel like I should just point it out anyways. I don't have Marshadow. Yeah, this is the Alola Living Dex minus Marshadow. Which, I mean, Marshadow obviously doesn't count toward getting the shiny charm. They don't count mythicals, but still. Really sucks that it's not available in America yet, but I anticipate it will be by the end of the year, probably before Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come out. I would hope. Because Marshadow is a really cool Pokemon. I really like it, and I hope America gets a release for it soon. So yeah, let me just show my Pokedex, I guess. Boom, look at that. 301 of 301. Let me do the evaluation. You've done it, kid. You've really gone and done it. Your boy had to do it. And let me just show the shiny charm now, and then we'll end this video. I just gotta show all this stuff to flex on him, you know? Even though plenty of people have done this, isn't that great of an accomplishment. Like, it's a pretty big accomplishment. Like, I mean, as I said last year, my rules stayed the same this year. No hacks, no glitches, no cloning or any of that. Everything was done legitimately, as far as I can tell. The Pokemon I got off the GTS, you could say, well, you don't know that they're legit, but I've examined them. They all look legit. So yeah, there's that shiny charm. A shiny charm said to increase the chance of finding a shiny Pokemon in the wild. I believe it's still the same odds as 6th gen, so that's cool. So hopefully I can put that to use and get some good shiny hunts on here. Thank you guys for watching, and have fun working on your own Living Dex if that's what you're doing. Best of luck to you.